Hello guys, today we're going to use the exterior angle theorem to solve a problem similar to the one that I'm showing right now on your screen. It is very simple in the sense that once you know how to solve equations with variables on both sides, pretty much you can do any of these problems. So let's start with this one. I have this triangle over here and they are asking me to find the value of x. I know that this is an exterior angle over here. This exterior angle is equal to 2x minus 4. And I also know that the exterior angle is always equal to the sum of these two angles over here, the two remote interior angles. So again, exterior angle should be equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles, or the two angles, the interior angles that are far away from this one. So I'm going to set up my equation. The exterior angle is equal to 2x minus 4, and that should be equal to the sum of these two angles over here. So it would be equal to 10x minus 10 plus 30. Okay, so I'm going to start solving this equation. But before I do that, I want to simplify. I'm going to check if I can combine numbers over here on this side of the equation, but unfortunately I can't. We already know that this one has a variable. This one doesn't have a variable, so I cannot subtract them. So I'm going to have to just write them down just the way they are. Here, pretty much the same situation. This one has a variable. This term doesn't have a variable, so I cannot combine, but I can combine these two. These two numbers are just constants. They don't have any variables next to them, so I can combine them. And negative 10 plus 30 is just positive 20. Okay, so now I'm ready to solve my equation. I have variables on both sides of the equation, and we don't want that. We want the variable on only one side. So I'm going to have to eliminate one. I'm going to eliminate this one, which is the smallest. It's easier for me, but you can eliminate either. It doesn't matter really. So I'm going to subtract 10x on both sides, as usual. And when I do that, these cancel out. The 20 goes down. So I bring down the 20. 12x minus 10x is equal to 2x and minus 4. Okay, so now I have my variable in only one side of the equation, not in this one. Great. So I'm going to eliminate this negative 4. So I'm going to add 4 on both sides. And when I do that, the 4 cancels out, which is the whole idea of it. And I have 2x equals 24. And from here, very simple, the 2 is multiplying the x. So I just divide by 2 both sides. And x equal to 12. Okay. So now, if they're asking me by any reason how much is this angle, it should be very simple. I just need to multiply the 12x minus 4, but I already know that the 12, that the x is equal to, that the x is equal to 12. So I'm just going to put it over here. And I know that 12 times 12 is 144. And so this is 144. Minus 4, I know this one should be equal to 140 degrees. Okay, so I know this one is 140 degrees. I can solve this one as well, but since I know that the exterior angle is the sum of these two, I know that 140 should be equal to something plus 30, right? Sorry, plus 30. So since I have this something over here, obviously it needs to be a 110. And that means that this one needs to be 110 over here. Okay, since this one is 110 and this one is 30, and I know that the sum of all the interiors, this is 110, this is 30, since the sum of the interior angles should be 180, I know that this angle should be equal to 180 minus 30 minus 110. So this one should be 40. So this angle needs to be 40 degrees. So now I can have all the angles, the exterior and the 3 interiors. That's all, guys.